Good morning, friends. In last session, we were discussing about excretory system in human. In this session, we are going to discuss about our next topic, that is topic number 11.3, transport of substances in plants. Okay, so simply in this topic, we are going to study about some transport. Okay, simply you know very well that what is transportation. Okay, so what type of substances? It's simply food and water, we can say. Okay, so transport of substances like food and water in plants. So in chapter 1 you learned that plants take water and mineral nutrients from the soil through the roots and transport it to the leaves. Okay, you have already gone through this one basic, that all the water and mineral nutrients is being absorbed with the help of roots of the plant, okay, from the soil simply. The leaves prepare food for the plant using water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. You already studied this photosynthesis process also. So simply we can say that with the help of leaves, okay, the leaves simply preparing food for the plants, okay, with the help of water and carbon dioxide. You also learnt in chapter 10 that food is the source of energy and every cell of an organism gets energy by the breakdown of glucose. Okay, you already discussed in this last chapter. Okay, the cells use this energy to carry out vital activities of life. Okay. Without this energy, simply we cannot we cannot do some activities. Okay, we cannot perform some actions, some activities. Okay, our hands will be shaking and everything will be okay. So we need some energy for that one. The cells use this energy to carry out vital activities of life. Therefore, food must be made available to every cell of an organism. Have you ever wondered how water and nutrients absorbed by the roots of the root are transported to the leaves? How these roots are being absorbing this water and nutrition from the soil, how these roots are sending the water and nutrition to the leaves. Okay, because you already seen that the leaves are making some food for the plants, okay, with the help of water and carbon dioxide. How is the food prepared by the leaves carried out to carried to the parts which cannot make food? Okay, simply you can see that at our home also. Okay, uh, generally our mother or sister or somebody will cook food. Okay, everybody will not go to the kitchen and make some food. Okay, after the making they give us the food. As it is for plants, these leaves are making food, but how they are sending the food to the other parts which cannot prepare food. So let's discuss about transport of water and minerals. Plants absorb water and minerals by the roots. We already discussed this one in the last session also. Okay, but let's discuss once again. Sorry, last chapter. So this is xylem vessel, we can say. Okay, in this figure number 11.7a. Okay, a you are given a section of root. So this is xylem vessel simply. Okay, and these are this type of root hair must be there. Okay, this part, this whole part is the root, but this is root hair. So we have in this respiration system we have discussed that with the from the some space, we can say. Okay, some space. Okay, they are absorbing some air, but here water also being absorbed by the roots only. Okay, so here with the help of root hair, this water will be moved to this root simply. Okay, the roots have root hair. The root hair increases the surface area of the root for the absorption of water and mineral nutrients dissolved in water. Okay, simply this root hair increasing the surface area of the root. Okay, and they are absorbing the water and mineral nutrients which are dissolved in the water. Okay, simply the root hair is in contact with the water present between the soil particles. Okay, see, these things you can observe in this figure also. Okay, in this figure A, can you guess how water moves from the roots to the leaves? You will always observe that if we are simply flowing some water, then it will always come to the ground only. Okay, cause of some gravity. But how these roots are sending the water to the leaves? Is there any pump in the plant? Let's see what kind of transport system is present in plants. See, same question. Okay, plants have pipe-like vessels to transport water and nutrition from the soil. Okay, pump will not there, but some pipe-like vessels must be there. Okay, see, at our home also, we are sending the water from our ground to the tank at the terrace, we can say. Okay, or at the first floor or second floor only. Okay, with the help of some pipes. As it is in plants also, there must be some pipe-like vessels, okay, which are simply transporting this water and nutrition from the soil, okay, with the help of roots to the leaf. The vessels are made of special cells forming the vascular tissue. A tissue is a group of cells that perform specialized function in an organism. Okay, already discussed this one also. Okay, what is tissue? That simply a tissue is a group of cells that perform specialized function in an organism. Okay, the vascular tissue for the transport of water and nutrition in the plant is called xylem. So you just have to go on through this 2 to 3 important definitions from this topic. Now, the xylem forms a continuous network of channel that connects root to the leaves through the stem and branches, and thus transport of water and water to the transports the water to the entire plant. So in this figure number 11.7 part B, okay, in this B figure we can see that from this root, okay, from these roots, but in this root also, with the help of root hair only, this water is being transported to the leaves. Okay, from the root to the pipe like vessels, we can say. Okay, and with the help of that pipe like vessels, it goes through to the different type of leaves. Okay, from, let's say, here is a stem. Okay, from this stem it will go to this branch, this branch, this branch. Okay, and each and every leaves. After this one, with the help of water, nutrients which are dissolved in water, and with the help of carbon dioxide, it will make some food. Okay, it will prepare some food for the whole plant. Okay, these leaves will make some food for the whole plant. Okay, and after completing, okay, after preparing some foods, okay, it will they will send the food to the different parts of the plant. Okay, and simply as it is for the roots also, because roots cannot some prepare some food. You know that leaf synthesis food, the food has to be transported to all parts of the plant. Okay, simply this is done by the vascular tissue called phloem. Okay, this is one more definition. If you are being asked that, okay, let's accept that these leaves are preparing food, then what is the name of that vascular tissue which is transporting the food from leaves to the other parts of the plant? Okay, leaves to all parts of the plant. Then what will be your answer? It is phloem only. Thus, xylem and phloem transport substances in plants. Okay, so this was our topic 11.3, and that is transport of substances in plants. In next session, we will discuss about this activity you are given on the page number 129, activity 11.3, and transpiration. Okay, and we will close the chapter in the next session only. Thank you very much and have a nice day to all of you.